Welcome back, all you little tipsters. We are back in action. We got 4 tire chains on the old skidder there. Looks like people tracks all over. That's all deer. Deer are in here hot and happy. We're going to see if we can make her up the hill here. The camera never does it justice. That's one thing I figured out watching other people's videos. They don't look that bad, but if you're out here, it's totally different than what the camera shows. We got the tire chains on the back of that girl, and we'll see what happens. I think the tire chains are all loose. They're giving me absolute fits. So, yeah, I'm not real happy about the way they're on there. We have 2 chain tighteners, and we don't have either of them. So, they're on there, but we do need to get them up here where we're at. And get them snugged up because they are real loose, but they're on there. It was -5 when we left the shop to come here and throw them back 2 on there. Boss said let her ride, so we're letting her ride, and we didn't switch them out. The other 2 are on the buncher. That's where the ones that we were missing were, on the buncher. That's what I like to see right there. Right there's what I like to see. Climbing hills, baby. Some meat on those. There was 3 trees in that bundle. One of them he drug up the other day. That's the only one he ever got up. But that right there tells us we are ready to go. Slasher's fired up. I can get busy cutting timber now. Here he comes up the hill. I'm running out of room. Can't really see. I got too much wood stacked up. She's a hill, boys and girls, but that skidder is actually just crawling right up it. But as you can tell, I'm running out of visuals on it because I'm stacking up a bunch of wood. Yeah, wouldn't you know? Mercy. This chain keeps trying to come off, and that's irritating us. But I'm actually out of clevises. Had us a clevis shortage around the area, but there's a couple good ones. But no, he struck some big trees there. Those big trees. He struck some big bundles up that hill, and that thing, he said if he puts her in 2nd gear, it just crawls right up it. Doesn't slip a wheel, which is good. We'll give a 360-degree rotate on what's going on here. We just started stacking tops over there. There's the old original right here. And this cement block is just working great. I mean, just great. So it's working really good. This thing's running a lot better. And I found about half those in that pile there. So them have to be trimmed up. And I found about half of those, you can tell the old ones, that were in that pile too that have to be trimmed up, so we have to do that. But it's kind of a nasty pile there of garbage and good stuff, and so I've been sorting through it. I can't reach anything else right now. That's why I haven't done anything else. I've been too busy cutting all this stuff. But things are looking on the up and ups, people. Things are looking good. And I got yelled at this morning by a guy at work. He told me to make videos. So we got to make some videos. So we are back live and direct, live action. You just never know what's going to happen. But you can see all of our tops stacked out here. Kind of hard, the sun's just going down. But we got a bunch of wood pulled up over there. But I get a lot of questions on that. A lot of questions on how we sort all of them and how what fire, what's the long stuff, what's all the other stuff. That's all our firewood and that's all our logs, and they're kind of sorted out two different ways because they're going to different places. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. Everybody always wants to know how we sort them all out, and there's probably other videos on YouTube you can watch. They'll tell you how to sort all the logs out if you want to watch other videos. I'm not going to explain it because I'll explain it wrong and I'll get a bunch of flack for it. So if I just claim I don't know anything, then I'm doing pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm just out here sawing logs. So, like, yeah, that's kind of how it works. And everybody gets confused, I think. Everyone gets a little bit flustered. So, like, the big video on the channel was the Amish sawmill video. And that still gets some views. But everybody thinks that should have been turned into a tabletop. I don't understand what people's obsession with tabletops are. But that's like a comment I get all the time. And it's not just that video. It's other, like, doing this video when you cut a big one and people are like, oh, that'd be a beautiful tabletop. And it's like, I don't get it. I guess I don't get what the big obsession is with the tabletop. Maybe people think that all the big logs should be turned into tabletops. That's no, not really the case. Especially the Amish sawmill video. That's a giant soft maple log with a split at the one end. So if you want that for a tabletop that's going to crack in half a year after you have it made, then you can have that, and then you'll get all mad at whoever gave it to you because it's gonna break in half. Like, that's not the best use for that log. Yeah, and people just, I guess they don't understand, you know. So I get a lot of that, like, tabletop stuff. They make a beautiful tabletop, and I'm sitting here going, turn it into flipping logs, and let's make some money, and let's go. You know what I mean? Like, we don't sell any of this stuff for tabletops. That's not at all what we do. So I figured I'd explain that real quick. I don't get the obsession with the tabletop talk. There's all kinds of other logs that you can use for tabletops. Soft maple's not one of them. You want to do your white cedar, your red cedar? Yeah, those are pretty cool, but still, I don't have no use for it. Like, what would I do with that? Just give me a stinking table, you know what I mean? But, yeah. It's just pulling me up another one, and you can't even see him anymore. We've got too much wood stacked up. This goofy thing keeps shutting down for some reason. So we're about ready to call her a day. I am. Here's the thing. You ever work with them people that try to get out of work all the time? That's their job, is to get out of work. Sometimes they think, you know, you ever work with people like that? If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, Josh here, he is the complete opposite. He's never going to quit skidding until I quit slashing. Or there's only one other circumstance where he'll stop, and that's where I start doing stupid stuff. You know, I've informed Josh a while back, if you see me doing something really stupid, which I have done, stop me. Okay, somebody stop me because I'm not paying attention. I've had many cases, I get it from my father, and I'll blame it on him, of not paying attention and getting into a hurry. And I have informed Josh that when I do that and I'm doing something stupid, and he's caught me before, and just stop. I just tell him, just stop me. But he will not stop skidding. And the only time that he'll stop pulling wood is if I really start screwing up the bundles. because then he knows I'm getting in a hurry, or if I start cutting wood wrong. If I start putting stuff in the wrong piles, then he's like, okay, I need to stop you because you need to stop. But today I'm stopping Josh. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. Sun's setting, and we got like an hour drive home to the shop. So I'm gonna call her quits. I'm kind of over it, you know. We got a good jump on the on today, even though we had to put the tire chains on and do all that yada yada yada. So therefore, we were behind the 8 ball. But there's tire chains all around that skidder, and it is loose as ever. So all you tire chain experts and people that want to do tire chains all the time, there you go. So we got to stash a lot of wood in this area. That's why he's taking her way out back and spinning her around. Oh, listen to them straight pipes. So, anywho, yeah, we're sorting wood, and it is just, it's windy out, and it's cold, and it's like if you have the window open that much, it gets cold in here, and then it gets hot, and then it gets cold, and then it gets hot, because every time I spin around, it comes in the window, or if I go the other way, it comes in the door. She's got a good air leak in it, but I'm calling her a day, Josh. I'm ready to go home. So, thanks for watching, as always. Hey, just keep rolling, but we're going to make more videos. We're going to get the video action coming at you now that we got some stuff. Y'all ever have this problem? Slushy old death. She'll freeze harder than a rock in here. You must have put this one in this morning. That one's good. But that one there is all slushy. Full of slush. All our chain tools. Whew! Oh, my phone kept clicking in and out. Oh, Josh knocked the chain off. We won't. Okay. Just keep rolling. I'll catch you guys later.